What the fuck happened? Hell just happened. Oh my god. Wow. What just happened? Hold on. I'm live now. I'm live now. There. Alright, we're fixing that. Alright. I guess what happened. Whoa, I gotta stop playing all this music. So I guess what happened is I broke my scarf throw. Killed the internet. Killed YouTube because I got a content ID match on that strike, which is fucking ridiculous. But whatever, man. I was just promoting the show. It is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. Yeah, let me see here. Now I gotta retweet everybody back up. The music got a little nuts. The music got a little crazy. It got a little nutty. They killed my stream. I got a terms of violation because the music got a little too crazy, I guess. There was a content ID match. So one of the songs that I played, it pulled me right away. So I don't know which one it was. Maybe Del Rio song. I don't have no idea what the fuck happened. But I'm talking now, and if you guys we need to redo this again. So Wiza missed everything. Yeah, Wiza's no sell on the show, I guess. Any day now, dude. I think he less and less gives a shit about the show now. I think he wants to do a show with Solo Monster more than he wants to do a CAC show now. He wants to do a Solo Monster show. The Solo Monster and Wiza Hour. That's what he wants. I gotta find what the fuck. I gotta find copywritten music now. What the fuck? Like I gotta find these fucking people. Like what the fuck, man? Exit drop. Pause syncing. Let's see here. Yeah, Wise is not here yet. He's completely no sell on the show. He doesn't give a shit right now. Let's see. Where the fuck is the stream at? Oh, here it is. So I don't know what the fuck was going on right there. We broke the internet. WWE is on to everything though. Like I couldn't even get my scarf. There was a video, guys. I recorded me beating the shit out of the scarf and throwing it in the air. And I don't know if you guys got that because I literally did that, and the second that video was gonna play on my end, stream got cut. So that sucks. You guys didn't even get to see the scarf throw, which sucks dick. But maybe when Wiza gets back eventually, we're on the clock now. You guys gotta tweet Wiza. Lick the stream. Oh, there he is. Hold on. We got a call from the dude. We got a call here. Wiza now.
Smalls.
You missed everything.
I saw the dancing.
No, that stream got terminated.
What?
My stream got terminated because I guess that somebody hit the copyright strike on it.
What is going on here?
Literally, I think we had 130 people here. We're back to 84 now. But we were literally dancing. I literally was recording myself slapping my chest, throwing the scarf in the air. Boom. Murdered the stream.
What the hell is happening?
I don't know. They said it was a content ID match. So I guess one of the songs I played. So let's see what songs I played. I played the Joseph Park. I played the Big E.
And these were, like, you found them the way I told you about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack Swag'em. Kurt Angle. I think it was the Kurt Angle.
You think it was Kurt Angle?
Man, that shit, I can't believe what just happened. Like, I was beating the shit out of my scarf, and then it got murdered. But now see, now you're here, so I can put it back to this screen. I have a
So you DDT'd your scarf.
Hold on.
And they just
Let me
said,
see.
fuck
Oh,
out the
shit.
way.
Is this what? Oh, my camera's up here. I'm looking at my dick. Good thing I'm wearing pants today.
Yeah.
You know, because that would have been bad. So this is me. And hold on. Now I can disable it when I want, right? This is the smalls cam. Boom. All right. Now I got the smalls cam. Let me drop the stream in your chat so you could like it up for me. Like it. Boom. Like it. You punk. I'm spreading the word right now. This is the Survivor Series Spectacular, Wiza.
All right.
This is the Survivor Series Spectacular.
What the hell? I seen you dancing, doing the Santino.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
I was in here, but I was just handling stuff for the site. But I seen you doing the Santino.
Uh-huh.
And now you tell me like they just like put it deep down your throat.
Son, like I beat this. You could ask these people.
Should I put my headphones on?
I would suggest it.
Let me find those suckers.
As you do that, let me get my scarf back on. Bobby Roode.
TNA, you motherfuckers at TNA, man.
Yo, did you see how much they recorded like 2 months ahead of fucking TV?
I didn't see any of that, but what I do want to say is I might be officially done. When that bitch Dixie had Curtis Axel, wow, Kurt Angle, and Bobby Roode, like standing there, she says, "You're going to put together 4 men on your team and 4 men on your team." I said, "You got to be fucking kidding me, Dixie."
You got to read the spoilers if you really want to get angry. Should I just spoil it for you right now?
Let's just go on ahead and create death to TNA right now.
Jeff Hardy beat Bobby Roode in a tables match in the TNA title tournament. Jeff Hardy beat Bobby Roode in the TNA title tournament. Let me say that one more time. Jeff Hardy beat Bobby Roode in a tables match.
Smalls.
And Kurt Angle won his match. Kurt Angle won his match against whoever.
Everything has been... What?
Yeah.
Hold up. So they're not even going against...
That, right? The whole thing was to have Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle feud, I thought, right? That was their whole gimmick, right?
I don't understand.
Yeah, here you go. Magnus beat Kurt Angle in a last man standing. And that's what it was.
Okay, so they both lost.
Yes.
So they're doing this so that they're not feuding for the...
I guess it's going to be Jeff Hardy and Magnus. Well, let me see what the next taping is.
So they want to keep... All right, I get it. They want to keep Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle. They want to keep their feud going.
Oh, and Austin Aries beat Chris Sabin. He's the new TNA X Division champion.
I forgot there was an X Division.
Yeah, Austin Aries is now the king of that again.
Didn't Sabin just win it like yesterday? Like Saturday? Like
Sabin won it at Bound for Glory in October. Hasn't even been a month. That has been a month. Less than 2 months. So he had a 2-month reign because this taping is for December 12th. So he had a 2-month reign as X Division champion.
I wonder if the spoiler mentioned whether or not Austin Aries cared about the belt or whether or not he's going to retire the shit, because it just needs to be. They've disgraced that belt tremendously now, and
these guys are on a super Christmas break.
But yeah, when that bitch said we're going to have a fucking... Now, she didn't use the word Survivor Series match, but we knew where she was going with this.
We knew what she was doing with it, man. Like,
you're going to have this type of match this close to Survivor Series? Really? Really, Dixie?
Yeah.
I'm done. Like...
Official.
Anything that TNA did creatively on their own accord to bring, like, when they was making a name for themselves, they've completely gotten away from that idea and said, we just need to copy off of other people.
Yeah, somebody in the back was like, okay, we're going to do this.
Like, oh, it's working for them. They're doing it. WWE is trying to get rid of it, and they're trying to do it. Like, what the fuck?
I don't get it. They got 1 million viewers, though, and they're happy about that. They got 1 million viewers, dude. That's like half of main event. I mean, that's good, right?
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode, man, I think he got that contract on purpose. So when WWE buys TNA, he gets grandfathered in that crazy salary.
let me ask
Bobby
this.
Roode is the smartest one out of everybody here. He's like, I'm gonna take this contract and run with it.
Bobby Roode. But let me ask this. Why did Bully Ray and Mr. Anderson close out that pay-per-view? Or not even pay-per-view.
Yeah,
but
it is technically a pay-per-view.
It's well, that thing.
The thing.
Why was that the main event?
Why was that the main event?
Yes.
Because Bully Ray is the top heel in that company. Don't you think he's the top heel in that company?
No, the match wasn't really about him. It was more so about the disbanding of Aces and Eights, but no one's cared about that shit since they took their mask off.
Yeah.
Like,
you're getting me in a really shitty mood right now with all this TNA talk. Can we just not talk about them anymore?
We can no sell them forever now?
Yeah, I'm done with it now.
Like forever.
Forever. Unless Bobby Roode wins a belt, then we'll talk about it.
We can shake on this.
You don't have a camera, so I can't shake you over the air, but yeah.
All right, we'll just do a head nod.
We got 122 people.
And we got 46 likes. All right, let's go on ahead and drop a like on this thing while we're waiting.
We got 70 likes.
We're not
now.
waiting. We're already doing it. Oh.
We got to get it. Come on, guys. We got to build it.
But
the Survivor Series Spectacular. We were gone a week, Wiza. You were sick as a dog.
I was sick as shit. Did I get Nicole like with you at any point during that?
Wiza, we haven't talked in 2 weeks.
So you didn't hear how, man, I fucking sounded like shit.
I haven't heard anything about how you've been.
I think I put out like one video the whole week. I was so fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, I was at a point where I wasn't even able to move around. I tried to take a shower, and I lost, like, thinking like, all right, that'll give me my energy. That shit, I couldn't even stand. Like, I took a half shower and just got out and just fucking dropped.
So who was worse? Either you last weekend or the Colts right now? It's 34-3, Wiza. No more 2-minute drill. The 2-minute drill. They're not even getting a 2-minute drill anymore. They're getting that Minnesota Viking Green Bay tie.
I mean,
they're getting that Tampa Bay Buccaneer coverage right now. No, they're getting that Jacksonville Jaguar coverage right now.
I don't. Maybe the Colts are playing now the way everybody thought that they were supposed to play last year. Maybe they're playing that way now. As soon as Reggie Wayne went down, everything fucking went down. Yeah. And that's crazy.
How's Trent doing since the trade?
Look, I'm just going to go on ahead and agree with El Presidor.
What do you say? He's a bum?
Trent sucks.
Yeah, he was the number 4 pick, right? He was a number 4 pick.
Number 3.
Son of a bitch. Look at all the
number 3.
Dwayne Allen, Donald Thomas, Vic Ballard, Ahmad Bradshaw. Fuck.
Bradshaw. I don't know why Bradshaw is not getting the time. Like, he was putting in work even when Trent was there the first few games. Now I'm not seeing him getting any carries. Maybe there's an injury I don't know about or something. I don't know. I've been fucking busy trying to entertain people. Let me get the hell away from that also. Let's get into Smalls.
Yeah.
Apparently 3 is enough.
Yes! Yes!
Big E is now the Intercontinental Champion. How do you feel about that?
You knew it was gonna happen ever since they said prestigious every other word in that play-by-play.
Yo,
and
they were playing that
and everything. They did the whole intro and everything.
JBL has been on Big E's cock for some time now.
A lot of people are on the Big E bandwagon.
But I mean, like, really pushing him, and really putting him over.
The strength of Big E.
Like, he's been, ever since they decided to turn Big E babyface, JBL has been putting him over like crazy. And it's funny because JBL's the heel commentator. Well, actually, so Smalls is smoking a bong right now, though.
Well, you got to remember, JBL puts over good talent.
You know what? And I was gonna say that JBL, he's a heel commentator,
but he'll put over people who work.
He'll call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You know, he'll call it how he sees
Listen
it.
how he talks about like
the Divas.
Titus O'Neil, or how he talks about the Divas.
He loves Titus.
Loves Titus. He loves Antonio Cesaro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, JBL's the best thing on that team. Jerry Lawler is like,
I honestly forget that Lawler's even on commentary half the time.
He has his spots.
Like, he randomly pops in and out. I rarely even hear him. I think that they're phasing him out.
Yeah.
That's how it sounds to me. It sounds like they're like.
I really hope Colt Cabana, who they keep trying out every other week, gets the fucking job. I want Colt Cabana and JBL fucking back and forth. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, did you hear what happened with Colt Cabana? Well, did you hear him explain what happened on why he hasn't gotten it yet?
No, I heard him on the Steve Austin show saying it's like they keep fucking forgetting.
Yeah, exactly. And I believe it.
Triple H, he said Triple H went up to him at Raw in Chicago and was like, "Hey, how you been?
Hey, what happened? Where you at?
Yeah, how did the trial go? Yeah,
he's like, I haven't heard anything. He's like, oh, all right.
Anyway, I got a show to run. It's kind of a big deal on Monday nights. I gotta go.
And then he slicks his non-hair back.
He yeah, I know, right? He just rubs his baldy or his shaved head.
Oh boy.
Ho-Ho's the only one that noticed my shirt today. That was awesome.
Huh?
Ho-Ho Inc. is the only one in the chat that would notice my shirt today when I was on camera. So good for him. He gets a shout out.
All right, so back to Big E winning the title.
Okay. Did you jump out of here? My mom thought I fell and broke my arm because I was screaming, dude.
As soon as I seen the graphic, I knew he was winning that title.
Oh, I knew he was going to win, but it was a matter of when. You know what I mean? It was just like, okay, big ending. Here we go. Oh, okay, he reversed it. Cool. You got to do that for the
But he damn near squashed Axel in that match.
That's what I was telling Blackjack. It was like it
kind of destroyed him.
It didn't look good for Axel. I was hoping Axel would hit one finisher out of it and have Big E kick out, or have Axel kick out of the big. I don't know if they don't want Axel kicking out of the big ending. I'll tell you that right now. That's true. Yeah. They didn't want him kicking out of the big ending. If they have those big plans for Big E, they don't want anybody kicking out of the big ending.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's why Axel
that move sucks just as much as that Fisherman's carry. So him and Cena both got moves that suck.
You don't like Big E's move?
I don't like the big ending. Maybe if he could do some type of variation to it or something. I don't know.
I like his. You know what's funny is I like his rope, the people splash he does. I like that more than the big ending. You know where he runs splash? You know where he he goes from rope to rope and does the big splash?
Okay, yeah.
That shit is dope. Because he goes, yeah. He gets crazy into it.
That dude is just a beast. Now, here's the thing.
He was on the CAC show before he made it, guys. Remember that.
Yes, he was. We have visual evidence.
Irrefutable factual evidence.
We got Big E before Big E became Big E. All right, that's a lie, but before he got a title in the WWE main roster, got Big E.
He was a heel bodyguard when we talked to him.
You know what, Smalls? We made Big E.
It wasn't John Cena.
It wasn't Cena. We made Big E. We talked to the people backstage. We said Big E. All right. Let's just stop bullshitting.
Wise, can I just tell you something? I'm really on another planet right now, and when you texted me, I put a tamale in the microwave to warm up. It only takes a minute and a half.
Isn't that like a pepper?
No, a tamale is like a stuffed thing with like corn and meat. It's really fucking.
Oh,
good.
okay.
And that was at 2:53 my time, so that's 5:53 your time. It's now 6:36, and I completely forgot that I had a tamale in the microwave. So it's been sitting in the microwave for about 47 minutes.
You're gonna devour it when it comes out, aren't you?
I mean, no, it's been sitting there. Like, I totally forgot about it. I gotta go get it in a second. Like, it's been there for 47 minutes. I gotta throw that motherfucker back in the
you gotta turn it back on.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck.
Shoot, I'll probably make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something.
We'll do that. But Big E, when he hit the big ending and the three happened, I was I shit myself. I was screaming, dude. My mom thought
Did you want him to stay down for 5?
Yes, I did. But I knew he couldn't. Because that'd be too much.
They need to do it. He could do that to 3MB all day.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's probably gonna. I said it on Tubby's prediction. I said that he was gonna do the 5 count tonight. He was gonna start it tonight at Survivor Series. And
Is he going to get? Hold up, time out. Did you say Tubby's podcast?
Not Tubby. No, Tubby doesn't have a podcast. He needed to record predictions for his Survivor Series, and he wanted my input. He wanted my quick input.
He needed a great voice on there.
He needed his JBL to carry the Michael Cole. He needed the wrestling god. Me.
So, damn, I forgot where we were going with that. What were we just talking about?
I was talking about the 5 count, and I think how he's going to debut it tonight. I think he's going to do it on Axel and start the thing with his hand.
Now is that an official match, or
that is an official match? And it's funny, it's listed under the kickoff match, but I know it's not. I know it's going to be on the.
Don't put Big E on no kickoff. Oh, so the Colts going to just go on ahead and score now?
It doesn't matter. The more important game is Tennessee and Oakland.
Let me see what's going on.
Because the winner gets the 6th seed in the playoffs.
Far.
I have Red Zone, so I just see every fucking game.
Yeah, I turned my TV off.
But Big E is bringing out the 5 count tonight. Curtis Axel. What do you see for Curtis Axel now? It sucks. He's fucked.
Man, he might get canned.
No, you and Don Tony and Kevin Castle are saying the same thing.
It really looks like it, though.
He's not going to get canned because he's Mr. Perfect Son, and if you're Mr. Perfect Son, you got a job for life.
But let's consider these things. One, he's not.
I understand Ted DiBiase left. I get that. But
no, I wasn't going to go there. Okay. But he's not young.
He's 34.
That's one thing he has against him.
34. He started late, dude. He started when he was 29.
He can't go through many character changes because ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
What can they?
Second package.
They can't really do much with him, and he can't talk. Usually, when guys get older and they start slowing down, and by no means am I saying he's slowing down at all. He's a great competitor, good talent, but a lot of those older guys can usually last longer if they have the mouthpiece. He doesn't. He doesn't.
That's
it's
the
like,
only
what
reason
can
Mark
they
Henry's
do?
lasted forever. You know what I mean? It's like because he could talk and he's intimidating.
Or maybe they won't get rid of him, and maybe they'll just shove him in the mid card somewhere.
I think they're going to put him in a tag team.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that hurts him the most. If he was smaller, he can get away with it because then they could just job him out all crazy. But he's a big guy, and WWE likes pushing their big guys, and they don't really. Guy? Who's a big guy that they're just jobbing out these days?
Ryback, obviously, but I'm saying like
Axel, like that's been there. Let's think of one that's been there for a while.
Great Khali.
They've turned him into a comedy gimmick.
Yeah, but he answers opens challenges and gets murdered in 2 minutes.
Now the reason why Khali is there is for that India demographic.
Correct, and they just signed another Indian giant who's 75.
That's OD and uncalled for. And fucking.
But he actually can move. He can actually move and shit. Like he's an athlete.
Now, but here's the thing. Curtis Axel is white. What demographics is he going for?
If this is sports Nate, he's a fantasy football junkie. I mean, he could be a fantasy football gimmick.
What if they brought back Cole Cabana and stuck those two together? Well, no, or stuck Cole Cabana with him as a mouthpiece or something.
I think it'd be awesome. It'd be like a Daniel Bryan.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
He needs somebody like that though. I thought of Ted DiBiase coming back and putting Axel and DiBiase together with the $1 Million Man as the manager, maybe.
At best, the only thing I can see them doing with him is use him just as much as they use R-Truth.
Yes, he's gonna get spot, but the problem is they're gonna turn him face.
I'm not saying like give him that gimmick. I'm just saying like that's how often you would see him.
He's gonna be in the Wade Barrett. He's gonna be in the Wade Barrett cabinet.
Yeah.
He's gonna be put in the Wade Barrett cabinet. Like
Wade Barrett's not even hurt, right?
No. He had one match at the live event in England, and that's it. It was like a dark match.
He lost that title, and they said, "All right, bye." Dude wasn't even hurt. It just took his ass off of TV. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's the best that I see them doing with Curtis Axel. He's no longer going to mean anything.
Do you think Big E takes that title all the way to Mania?
It's possible, and the reason why it's possible is because there's not really much competition for him.
What
And if
if
they're
what if he did a
building
honky tonk man kind of thing where he held that motherfucker for 400 days?
with the backing that he has,
Yeah.
the only way they take it off of him is if he fucks up.
He
He has
won't though.
he's not.
We met him,
He's
Wise.
not.
He's literally the coolest guy on earth. He's literally
He's
the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
he's
dude.
not gonna fuck up.
No,
He's gonna keep that title for a
cool.
long time.
He's so cool. He's so cool.
And if you got Cena backing you up, then you're definitely gonna have a match at Mania. So it's not gonna be like the Cesaro deal. So he's gonna hold on to it and he'll have a match. Cesaro also is going to have a match. And then I'm thinking that he might have a singles match.
Who, Cesaro?
Yeah, at Mania, I think he'll get a singles match.
Oh, I know he'll get a match at Mania. Yeah, he'll get a match. He's got a lot of time.
Do you think maybe him and Jack swag him?
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna do the turn tonight. I think they're gonna tease it.
I think that they want to ride out this. Well, yeah, Mania's not that far away, by the way.
You got 5 pay-per-views. And then you got TLC, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. That's it. You got 3 pay-per-views, dude. You got to start.
Yeah, they got to start making moves.
Got to start.
They could hold off on the Wyatts and the Shield until then, too.
Very true.
It's not that far away. It's not that far. They could hold up because you got the gimmick of the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
You got the gimmick of the Elimination Chamber where you could keep them away from each other.
Exactly.
You could start causing some like it's the Royal Rumble then the Elimination Chamber, right?
Correct.
You could start having them like fuck up during the Elimination Chamber, or probably no, the Royal Rumble is where people start turning on each other.
Yes.
So you keep them together. You keep them like okay with each other until the Royal Rumble. Once that happens, say somebody from the Shield throws out Bray Wyatt. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now shit done got real. Mm-hmm. And then you could use the Elimination Chamber to actually keep them away from each other and don't give them a match and then have it at Mania. So it's possible because between Royal Rumble, now and Royal Rumble, all you guys a TLC match or the TLC pay-per-view, and you can have them buddy there. You can have it's easy. They could pull this off if they don't rush it. If they don't rush
that's the problem.
The Shield split. Don't rush the Shield split.
They've been selling out like merch like crazy as the Shield. Toys R Us reported that the Shield 3-pack is the #1 selling action figure right now. Why are you gonna break them up? They're selling like hotcakes.
And then when they lose to the Wyatts at Mania, then you could break them up because now you have a reason
Wyatts
to break.
Have to win at Mania.
Oh yeah,
Bray's got to stay undefeated at Mania for a while. That Enigma character, there has to be that Enigma scary motherfucker like Bray Wyatt.
And they haven't had it in a long time. He just stands out from everybody else because he's so different.
He's dope. He's dope. His clothing's dope. I mean, his beard is out of control. His
beard is just getting bigger and longer every week.
He's gonna have the Eric Rowan.
But no. Luke Harper's beard is like completely. That shit is so dirty.
Could you grow that?
No. Oh.
Would you want that? Like if there was a genie, if you fucking rubbed a genie and he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you Luke Harper's hair, bald spot and everything. Would you do it? Because you can cut it short. You can cut it short. But would you want it?
I would do it for Halloween.
Yeah. Would you lick your own beard like he does?
See, he's just out of control.
Yo, his pins though? Why is he just gonna put his hand in the dude's face like that?
Like I think it was against one of the Usos where he pinned him, right?
Yeah.
Then he realized he didn't have the hand in his face. And he readjusted himself just so he could smear his face. I'm like, hold up, did I really just see him do that? Like he readjusted his body so that he could put his whole palm.
He took his weight off of him and everything. Like,
he doesn't put it on their cheek. He doesn't put it on their cheek. No, he puts it on the front of their face.
Yes,
on
and
their
then turns
nose.
the face.
Yeah, he's OD. He is completely OD with that. He's mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
I love it though. I love it.
It's hilarious.
He needs to do. He's a good. Luke Harper's gonna be He's gonna be good when he breaks off. I think he's gonna break off.
Hilarious.
Luke Harper, like, is that Bruisey Brody kind of character.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be money. That's a guy. That's a
and the big boot, man. They gave him so that. I mean, he's always
Brody,
had it.
Bruiser Brody, JBL kind of fucking. It's like he's like a JBL and a Bruiser Brody mixed.
Now, I didn't know much about
Big Rig Brody Lee.
Yeah, I didn't know much about him, and I didn't really like. I started to catch wind of him when they put him into FCW, and that's when I started checking him out. But tell me about him on the indie circuit. Like, what was his style?
He had great matches with Dean Ambrose. He had great matches with Daniel Bryan. He had a great match with Claudio Castagnoli in CZW.
What was his style? Like, did he carry over the same style?
Bruiser, yeah. I mean, I think that's why he's called up so quick. Yeah, it's his size, but that's how he is. He's always had a WWE kind of style. And he's just everything he does is awesome, and he's wearing the same thing he wore in the gimmicks in the indies.
Oh yeah. But his beard is just even more out of control.
But he licks it, his tongue out, like the way he stares, like randomly. He just stares off into the distance at the camera.
Yeah,
like he's staring. He's staring through the person watching the TV. His yeah. That's good too. And then of course like. His his altercation with the Shield when he's like he's moving his head up and down and fucking nodding and then yeah, like everything he does is on point, dude. I love it. Eric Rowan is the one that's not gonna have a bright.
Yeah,
he's just there to be part of the Wyatt
family. Do you think that they're gonna find another big body to stick into that family so they can phase him out slowly?
What big body are you gonna put under Bray Wyatt? Wyatt's Mason Ryan?
Hell no.
Ezekiel Jackson can't do it. You know what I mean? It's like they don't have a lot.
Yeah, Ezekiel's already taken by Kenji, so we can't do that.
I mean, there's not a lot of big Ryback.
Ryback isn't gonna grow the beard though.
He would have to drop muscle too. He would need to change his body up too.
Yeah, because he got to be a regular build.
You got to be country strong.
Yeah, you got to look normal. Well, got to look. I can't even call it normal. Motherfuckers don't look normal at all. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of. Cassius Ohno would have been perfect.
Yeah, but he's in.
Not personality. Well, he wouldn't have had to talk. He wouldn't have had to talk. It would have been perfect. Not saying that he can't talk, but he's still working on delivery. So it would have been perfect for him while he worked on that stuff. He had the beard. He had the hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luke Harper's beard is just out of control.
I love it. That's a fucking bomb-ass beard. That shit's got to be hella uncomfortable.
So his mustache is longer than people's hair. His mustache is longer than some of the people's hair on their head.
Do you think it's a pain in the ass to have that fucking beard?
He has to hate it. Actually, no, he's always had it. So I can't even say that.
He's used to it now. But that thing's got to be itchy. Like, it's got to be like, they got to like put like.
Do you think when they're in the back and they're about to come out, they say, "Hold, let's throw this dirt on you right quick"?
I want to know who does the wardrobe for Luke Harper. Like, who's the one fucking up tank tops in the back?
Yeah, they had to airbrush that stuff like to make it look like that. You can't tell me that he's going out there just being dirty.
Yes, super dirty and stretched. It's just like what?
His tank top is mad lazy on his shoulders. It just dangles.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely like the interaction between those three and the Shield.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Even on Raw, they're going against each other, and then you got Bray Wyatt just being the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Man, that guy, man.
And
shit.
On Raw, too, like, extending the grapevine and shit. Like, tagging in Roman Reigns and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of tagging in one of his own guys.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Now, Dean Ambrose took the pin, which surprised me.
The U.S. champion.
Do you know why he took the... Do you have... What, did it strike you as odd?
No, the only one that would surprise me is Roman Reigns. If
I mean,
Roman Reigns took a pin, I'd be like, what the fuck?
nah, he's taking pins already.
Yeah, but his pins are like incredible.
Well, he took a
had to
pin.
he
He
had
took
to
a
get,
pin
like,
to one of the Usos.
he took a double super kick and a fucking like knee.
Splash and all of
He
this.
took all that shit, dude.
He took a couple of pins. That's not the only pin he took.
I'll look through Roman Reigns' database in a minute, but yeah, I mean
they've been humanizing him.
Tonight's gonna be interesting. I wonder if
Are
Zeb
you
Coulter and Dean Ambrose will talk.
are you looking forward to the pay-per-view?
Like two matches.
All right, we all
I
know
would
what one
never
of them
pay
is.
for
So
it. I would never pay in my life because
you can't pay me to pay for this.
Survivor Series needs to be a pay-per-view that's must buy every fucking year. But they've just said fuck Survivor Series.
They've been saying fuck pay-per-view since SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam was like, and then they just went on vacation, and they're like, okay, now we're working towards WrestleMania. They blaming Daniel Bryan for the buy rates is fucking stupid.
I don't understand, and I think I need to I need to tweet Triple H this one, and I don't expect an answer. I don't want an answer.
You don't
I
expect
just want him to know, or I just want him to think about something.
Yeah.
Why do they not build their pay-per-views and then get mad at the result? They don't build them. They don't build them at all. Right now, let me see. Survivor Series. After Survivor Series should be the road to WrestleMania. Every pay-per-view should be leading up into WrestleMania.
What do you do at TLC then? Like, I think TLC.
No, it's still going to be TLC, but it's going to be building toward WrestleMania.
Yeah, TLC.
Like they used to.
TLC is a gimmick pay-per-view. It's like nobody gives a shit what's going on. It's just to see cool spots.
Like years ago, I might be mistaken, but I don't think I am. Years ago, everything at the Survivor Series was the road to WrestleMania. Like the Royal Rumble used to be, it'd say Royal Rumble, but it would like kind of almost subtitled be the road to WrestleMania.
Right.
Everything was leading into WrestleMania. Now when they do WrestleMania, you don't know the fucking card until like 2 weeks before it.
Right.
Like what the hell is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Now you get a pay-per-view, you don't know who's going to be on the card till the day of. You know probably half the matches the week of. Let's go back this far. 3 weeks. 3 weeks, you might be lucky if you know one match. 2 weeks leading up to it, you might know two matches.
No, I think you'll know two matches a month ahead. I mean, the Elimination Chambers, you'll know.
All right, let's think about Survivor Series. 2 weeks ago. How many matches?
We had 3 matches.
We had 3?
Mm-hmm.
Name them.
We had Punk and Bryan against the Wyatts. We had Del Rio, Cena, and Orton Big Show.
Yeah, they did. I keep forgetting about Orton Big Show. That's crazy.
Everybody
The
does.
face of the company. And
he's not the face of the company. He's just a fucking placeholder. He's an insert name here.
And that sucks so bad for him. $10 say that match is going to be on the mid card. You think they close it out?
They're not closing out. They can't. Nobody will watch.
Do you think John Cena closes it out?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think the Wyatts close it out.
I hope. I really hope they do, honestly, because that would show me like that would be. Yeah, because the 5-on-5 isn't strong enough to close. The 6-on-6 they had on Raw was definitely enough to close the show.
Yeah.
That was definitely enough to close a pay-per-view.
Yeah, did you see Cesaro just haul ass down there and just get in the ring and just start throwing everybody all over the place? Uppercuts. I didn't even know him and Jack Swagger came to the ring at the end of Raw. And I watch it back. I don't think Jack Swagger was. I didn't see him.
He was in there. He just doesn't know he didn't know what to do though. He was just rambling in a corner. He was confused on who to attack.
All I ever see is Cesaro.
Remember that Real Americans versus John Cena match where John Cena won, but like the second Cena his music started playing, Cesaro came in and headbutted the shit out of him.
Lay your bitch ass down.
Yeah, that was.
It kind of surprised me that they were having them in this match when they've been sort of kind of turning them face a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, literally, they've been turning face. It's crazy. It's like they're liked. That's the problem. Is like they're liked. They're heels, but they're awesome. Like Cesaro. Do you see how many times Cesaro swung Cody Rhodes on SmackDown?
Nope.
I think he swung him 50 times.
Are you serious right now?
He OD'd. Ask the chat. Cody Rhodes got OD'd on. The crowd was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Like,
the crowd was just wondering when he was gonna go down.
Right, and then they started clapping when he let him go. But literally, it was 50 times.
Now, did Cesaro no sell gravity after he let him down?
Yes. He's stupid strong.
That's crazy.
He's stupid. Like, his stats are stupid, yo.
Wow.
Yo, his stats are stupid. Like, his strength needs to be 110 in WWE 2K14. Like, he needs to break the bar.
They need to let me go on ahead and play WWE 14 on the fucking Xbox One. Go on ahead and make that backward compatible, please. Because I really don't feel like plugging in my Xbox.
Oh, you have an Xbox One? How'd you like it?
Well, the only thing I have for it currently is Madden, and Madden is ruining my experience on the Xbox One.
Oh.
Yeah. Sucks, I know.
But anyway, Wazzy, do you want to talk about Raw? Or do you want to talk about Rey Mysterio? Let's just talk about Rey Mysterio.
Oh, yeah.
He came back, or a lot of people refer to him as Curtis Axel. Everyone thought Curtis Axel got repackaged.
Oh, Curtis Axel put the mask on. He's been repackaged.
And he got shorter and skinnier.
That's a perfect repackage. So we have Curtis Axel repackaged. And I heard that I put out a tweet and I said, Rey Mysterio's some type of crazy injury. I said that he sustained on the way after Raw. Mm-hmm. And somebody tweeted me and said, hold up, Wiser, that's not funny. I heard that he actually legit did get he was ginger on his way back after Raw. And I was like, oh my God.
Yo, it was stupid. Like, yeah, I was like, man. But CM Punk was super happy, and like they're closing out every show with Daniel Bryan's music, which is pretty cool.
Do you think there's going to be a payoff to Daniel Bryan for the mess that they put up? I think
he's going to win the title at WrestleMania.
Do you think that they'll be done fucked up by it? Like, do you think that? Let me not ask you. Here's my opinion. I think that they dropped the ball.
Again?
I think that they are. Not again. I just think that they missed their opportunity.
With Daniel
Bryan? You could give it to him at WrestleMania and buy the book. That would mean more. Mm-hmm. But they just missed the opportunity to capitalize.
Make it even more, I think. Like, he could have been Cena level.
He could have, like...
You know what was scary? I was listening to Over the Limit 2012 when Punk and Bryan had their match, and he was stupid over in that match also.
Oh, yeah. People love...
He's been stupid over for, like, well over a year and a half. And
he's been over. He's been over since the 18-second gimmick. And when he was beating the piss out of Sheamus, people loved it at Extreme Rules.
People don't like Sheamus.
But that match was so fucking good.
Yeah, it was good. It was. Good. He made it. I have till 5. Like him as a heel is cool, but I mean the babyface Daniel Bryan, he's hilarious.
He can work any gimmick.
He's good, man. I mean, you can't take it away from the guy. The guy is fucking good.
And here's the thing. If you put him in a bigger body, I don't think it will work.
No.
I don't think... he works as him.
Do you think if he was 6 foot or 6'1" or 6... Do you think if he was 6'2", he'd be able to fly and all around and do all that crazy shit? Then he'd be... Then you know what? Then he'd look like Curtis Axel. That's what he would look like. He would look like Curtis Axel. Bigger Daniel Bryan is Curtis Axel.
I think one of the things that make him so popular is the fact that he's smaller and doing this shit to bigger guys. Yes. So it looks
and
more...
he's OD'd with it, though. Like, his thing is to completely OD on every move he does. Like, he hits a knee, and then he fucking flies through the middle rope and takes out Bray Wyatt. What is he doing? And then he's fucking hitting the drop kicks in the corner, and this dude is sprinting to the other turnbuckle and banging his back into the pads and going and going and going.
Yeah, he's going to be one hurt son of a gun by the time of his injury. I mean, by the time his career is over.
Man, he's a fucking pit bull, dude.
But let me ask you this. with Daniel Bryan the way he is now, do you prefer his technique now or do you prefer his technique in the Indies?
I like him now, dude. I think he's came into his form and he's developed into what he's gonna do in WWE. And he's got that fucking arsenal that he's gonna bust out with matches with Cesaro and Punk and all that other shit. You know,
I want to see that shit. I want him to get back to that. I want him to get back to kicking people's heads in. I need him back to kicking heads.
He did it with Seth Rollins. That's why those Shield and Daniel Bryan matches were.
That's why they let him work with certain people so that he could get those certain pops. They know
the Shield and imagine Raw without the Shield and Daniel Bryan for a year of no Daniel Bryan and the Shield. If this past year the Shield and Daniel Bryan weren't on television,
and then you had CM Punk sometimes in and sometimes out, it would have sucked.
Yeah.
It would have sucked bad. Actually, Ryback would probably be the most over thing in the company.
It'd be Ryback.
Ryback would be the man.
Mm-hmm. Because they would have Ryback win the title at SummerSlam. And we would have OD'd for Ryback, no lie. We would have gone off for Ryback.
Oh, yeah. I like Ryback.
And now he's bullying people again.
I still like Ryback, but I don't know what they're going to do with the guy. I mean, I'm going
to take a bite since we can't even stay on one topic, but this is what we do. I'm going to take a shout out to the Solo Monster, who I guess he got a question. He was saying they should have put Ryback in a mask to begin with. And I thought, man, if Ryback was in a mask, he'd be the most over beast in the company.
He'd be the Curtis Axel that we're looking for. With the Juventud Guerrero mask.
He wouldn't get the Goldberg chance.
Right.
He wouldn't get the Goldberg chance, and he'd be a machine. Ryback sounds like a machine.
Now, let's think. What big guys do we know that wore masks?
I can't think of any. He'd be his own.
The first thing that comes to my mind is what was the name of those guys? It was a tag team. The Invaders.
Yeah.
I can't think of any big guys that wore masks. Even like WCW.
Would you want Ryback to wear a full mask, or would you want the Ryback to have like a part torn out with like a red contact or something and look like the Terminator?
Fuck. Well, here we are thinking about big guys with masks, and you got Kane. Duh.
That worked. I think that would work with Ryback.
Okay. All right. Completely different gimmick, completely different person.
No, but
we could still call him.
It's too late now. Like imagine he debuted last year, like when he took out that jobber at Extreme Rules for his debut.
They called him the Ryback. You got to put in front of it.
If they called him the Ryback, like Daniel Bryan suggested, and he had a mask, like a badass mask on with the fucking singlet. It's something we've never seen. We've never seen a mask and singlet with that body. Like that guy looks like a fucking machine. That guy would tear through people. He doesn't have to talk. He's got a mask on.
Yep. Pretty much almost everything we wanted out of what we want out of Curtis Axel now.
Yep.
Excuse me. I'm taking cough drops and everything right now.
So you just want to talk about the pay-per-view now? We might as well, right?
Did anything else happen on Raw? The Divas. Let's back up to the Divas.
That segment wasn't even posted on YouTube. That's how bad it was.
Oh, hold up. They named Vader in the chat. I don't know how we forgot about Vader, but that was also something that works. Vader's mask, even though you could see his full face, Vader's mask, in a sense, almost made him. And all he had to do was just come out and just go, and he had Harley Race as his manager. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ryback could work if he had a mask on. Absolutely.
Yeah. What happens if Axel and Ryback both wore masks and they became a tag team?
Who's the mouthpiece?
Who's the?
I don't think that Paul Heyman would be the right mouthpiece for them.
No, they'd have to leave Paul Heyman. You need a new manager. You need a complete
somebody that's not in WWE. You need somebody that could like really strike fear in you. Like, what if it was Bray Wyatt?
No.
Put them both in mask and put them in the Wyatt family.
I could do it, but it's like fuck me, fucking Raiders. A touchdown with 10 seconds left. Fuck me.
Put them in masks. Oh my god.
How did he blow
40,
that coverage? Oh my god.
40 to 11 though.
Okay. Well, anyway, you should thunder Ryback. Um, give him the rope.
Put them both in mask and put them in the Wyatt family. You're good.
No.
Why not?
Only if
'Cause
Axel,
then you
Axel
got
has
the whole-
to grow out his beard.
You got the whole the hills have eyes gimmick going on now.
No. What about? I'm trying to. You need to. What if? Okay. I can't say this on the air. I have to tell you off the air. I can't tell you what because it's something with NXT that I know because I know with people who work behind it. I can't. Okay. I'll tell you off the air.
Not type it. Or is it too much to type?
Okay, I'll type it right now. But okay, just keep
I'll
talking.
I'll no sell it. I'll no sell it. And isn't
No,
that...
just start talking about something else. Like what else? I'm trying to think what else. Okay, I got one. Who do you think is going to answer Ryback's open challenge tonight? I have two names.
All right, I know you want to say
three
Mark.
names.
Who's the second and third?
Sheamus.
Oh hell no! That's gotta be Royal.
In Boston with the Irish.
Nah.
Sami Zayn.
That would be awesome.
Because Sami Zayn is out of the title picture. He put over Adrian Neville. He didn't really wrestle. I didn't think he wrestled at the NXT tapings.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what he should do. That's what I think he should do.
Let me see. Did you still typing that in there?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be pretty legit right there if it was Sami Zayn. 9 times out of 10 it'd probably be Mark Henry. But I'm hoping for Sami Zayn on this one. I like it. I like the idea. We're trying to find ways to get Sami Zayn on television. Yeah. And they keep having these openings, but they just never pull the trigger on it being Sami Zayn. Oh my goodness, I'm burping like crazy on the inside.
Small debuting tonight. Yeah, see, they're gonna have. I think Neville's gonna take the title off Bo Dallas. That's what they're gonna do.
Hold up. The fuck?
What?
Oh boy, really?
That's his gimmick.
What?
How awesome is that? How gangster is that? How gangster is that gimmick?
I gotta see his ring attire now.
Dude, he's gonna do the most awesome. He's gonna be hired.
He has to be a troll.
That's what he's gonna do. Oh, okay. Anyway, back to Survivor Series. Man. Let's just fucking. The Real Americans lost on SmackDown. They lost. They didn't win the titles.
We were going. How did that match go? How did that match turn out? Was it good?
It was an awesome match. It was a great match.
Was there uppercuts and swings?
Goldust hit his finisher on Swagger.
You did say that there was a swing. Keep it going.
Goldust hit his finisher on Swagger, and that's it.
Goldust hit his finisher on Swag'em. Okay. That finisher is crazy though.
The final cut.
That shit is nuts.
It looks like a suplex, and nope.
That shit is nuts. Jesus. And then Cody Rhodes doing like 14 revelations on his fucking crossroads now. Like you can't even call that like a 720. Like he's out of control. Both of them together work. Those two work. And Goldust coming back, I didn't think he would be as fucking good as he is. He has aged really well in that ring.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
He's in great shape. I mean, he looked like shit in TNA back.
I was just about to bring up TNA. In TNA, he wasn't nothing like this.
Exactly.
It pretty much tells me the guys in TNA aren't motivated.
Exactly.
So if Bobby Roode is wrestling and isn't motivated,
man,
imagine that in WWE. A motivated Bobby Roode. If he's not motivated, it would be crazy. But then they would probably stick him with a gimmick like Peeping Tom or some shit. They'll stick him with the DDP.
Off the chain. I think he's off the chain. If he was 3 inches taller, he'd be the #1 guy in WWE.
What is he? About 6'1", 6'2"?
He's 5'10".
Bobby Roode?
Bobby Roode's short, dude. I'm taller than Bobby Roode.
You serious?
Yeah, he's like 5'10".
You gotta be fucking.
I'm taller than Bobby Roode, but once.
So how tall is Kurt Angle? Because he's way taller than Kurt.
Once he puts Kurt Angle with his neck, dude, he shrunk. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's like I think maybe with the boots on he looks tall. Yeah, with the boots on he's about 6'2". But I'm saying if he was a little taller, if he was 6 flat and he had the boots, I mean, oh man, he'd be a monster.
Bobby Roode is only 5'10",
in my opinion.
You know we gotta look him up.
It's gonna.
Let me know what you get.
It says 6 feet, but that's what he's listed at. So he's really 5'9", 5'10". Not 5'9", he's 5'10".
Really?
Yeah, he's not a big dude.
That's crazy. All right. Where'd you look at?
He's off the chain.
I can't believe that.
He's off the chain.
Let me go to Austin Aries.
Oh, Aries is 5'6".
So they're just adding like inches to these guys.
Wiza, when I wrestle, I'm 6'4".
Oh my god.
And I'm not 6'4". You know.
So what the hell do they make me? Like fucking 6'2" and a half, 6'3"?
6'3".
They're making me 6'3". All right, I'm billed at 6'3".
That's why when you saw Titus, you were like, he's not that big.
He really isn't.
He's not a big guy.
He's like in size, yeah, but in height, Titus is not that fucking tall.
He's not a huge monk that you would think of fucking holy shit.
I would give Titus about
Roman Reigns is a powerhouse though, Wiza.
I would give Titus maybe 6'2", 6'3" tops. Yeah. But probably 6'2".
Yeah.
They got him at like what, 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah, they got him at 6'5".
Oh God. No.
Oh, Roman Reigns is a brick shithouse though.
Roman Reigns is a big dude, but what's funny is Seth Rollins looks bigger in person than he does on TV.
You know what? I was just gonna say that.
He looks bigger in person than he does on TV.
He's bigger in person. He's way bigger. When I saw him walking right next to me, he literally walked right by me as they were going back out.
Like him and Roman Reigns actually look around the same, like not size.
Dean Ambrose is a. You know what? Dean and Seth look a lot bigger in person.
Yeah.
Like
when you see them together, you don't say, "All right, this one guy doesn't belong." No, they all look around the same, like kind of general size.
Right. Yeah, that didn't happen. That Seth Rollins, he's skinny though. He's really skinny. That's probably why he looks so, But he's a strong motherfucker. If he could powerbomb people like that, that's a strong motherfucker.
Yeah. Plus, they were like fully clothed, so they look normal.
Yeah, they're wearing t-shirts and jeans. Like Roman Reigns though, looking fucking ridiculous though.
Yo, I caught on Raw.
I think Roman Reigns had sex the night before. He was. Yeah.
He was mad lazy.
Yeah, he was mad. Like Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger probably got like probably banged an NXT diva like last night because he was in a great mood. He was smiling.
He was chill. Yeah,
he had a tank top on.
Dude was rocking the shades and everything.
He completely no soul dressing up. He put on
He never knew what to say though. He never knew what to say.
He was probably high.
Anytime he had to say something, he had to look at Zeb first, like, all right, well, he had a game plan, and then he talked.
I think he was high because he had sunglasses and the big smile. But Swagger's a big dude.
Yeah, he is.
That's a big dude.
Cesaro, I expected to be a lot taller. Cesaro had you by like maybe just an inch.
An inch.
And that was about it.
But when he puts the boots on, he's 6'5".
There you go. You know what? It's them damn boots.
The boots.
There it is.
Put lifts in it and everything. But Cesaro, that's a strong motherfucker.
I don't know how we got into this, but I was watching Raw and I saw Vicky standing next to Tamina, and why did it look like Vicky was damn near as tall as Tamina? Vicky's not tall at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what they got in these women.
You saw Tamina with the Usos.
Yeah. And she looked like a regular guy height.
Yeah.
We saw Vicky at WrestleMania and she was short as shit.
We saw Vicky at WrestleMania?
Yeah, remember when we at the Access?
Oh yeah, she walked by with Brad Maddox.
She was out there. She was on the outside doing autographs.
Right,
We were
right.
in line. She was taking pictures with some people, and she was pretty short. And I'm like, what? And seeing her next to Tamina, I'm like, why the fuck are they the same damn height?
Tamina, she's strong. Tamina's a strong girl though.
Man, I would knees deep
I think
Tamina.
Tamina's bigger than you think because she took a picture with The Rock and she was up there.
Oh no, I think that Tamina look to me looks pretty damn tall.
Yeah, she's big. Or is it maybe that AJ's so fucking short?
Nah, I'm only comparing her off of what we saw at SummerSlam.
Okay, we saw AJ Lee.
To me, she looks taller than she does on TV.
Who AJ?
Yeah, on TV, she looks like she's all of 4'6".
Yeah,
But Tamina get D though.
yeah.
She got to get the D.
Anyway, Survivor Series is in 40 minutes.
Pre-show is about 10,
Anyway,
13
yeah, but nobody
minutes.
gives a shit. It's Bret Hart's on it though, so that's like the only highlight. Bret Hart's on it.
Oh, they got Bret Hart, Booker, and Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, right?
I wish they had Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart.
That's going to be one hell of an. I was saying, how that would be.
I
a
hope he
really
lets
good,
it all out, Wise. I hope he's like, I'm pretty disappointed in the Survivor Series match. Like, I'm pretty disappointed in this main event. Like, I really hope he does that.
I was saying how
nowhere near this.
I was saying how I would hope that they would do commentary, but then I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
If they were to do commentary on this pay per view and they were to be WWEized, yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
We wouldn't like it, and it would suck.
So, Wise, The Miz and Kofi Kingston. I'm gonna let you rant. I'm gonna go grab my tamale. Rant how you can talk about how he turned heel. And all
You
that
gotta
shit.
you gotta give me a different subject. You know I know Sell the Miz.
Fine. What's gonna be? No. Just talk about The Miz and Kofi Kingston and how you can improve them. Okay, repackage Kofi Kingston and The Miz.
I can't repackage the Miz. He's supposed to be dead.
No, I gotta go.
I would repackage the Miz as the Undertaker. I probably can't repackage the Miz as the Undertaker. Maybe I can as the Dead Man. The Miz is going to be the Dead Man. We don't have to hear about. You know what? I think we should repackage the Miz as Katie Vick. If we could repackage the Miz as Katie Vick, we can be on to something. And if you guys don't know who Katie Vick is, somebody please tell them about the Katie Vick issue in WWE back in the I think that was the 90s, the late 90s, early 2000. I'm not sure the year that it was. It was abysmal. We're gonna repackage the Miz as Katie Vick. We're gonna tweet that to Smalls. And as Kofi Kingston, how do we repackage Kofi Kingston? What gimmick do we slap onto Kofi Kingston? He can be. You think that maybe we put Kofi Kingston in the tux and you put him with the almighty Kenji? Because Kenji saves everybody. You put anybody with Kenji and their whole gimmick, their whole career, everything is saved. We don't need to put Kofi in a mask. We don't need to put him in a mask. Just put him in a suit. Put him in a suit, have him with Kenji. He could be like the luchador high flyer that Kenji has in his stable. Because Kenji doesn't have any of those. He doesn't have any of those. He got big guys that beat the piss out of you, bunch of bodyguards. But now we got one guy that's like the high flyer. So let's say you're doing the Expendables, right? You're doing the Expendables and Kenji is like Sylvester Stallone, right? But you need the Jet Li. And that'd be Kofi. Kofi could be the Jet Li of Kenji's stable. I think that'd be a good thing. I think that'll work. So here's how it's going to be. The repackaging of The Miz and Kofi Kingston, we're going to have The Miz as Katie Vick, and we're going to have Kofi Kingston as Jet Li from the Expendables. That is how we repackage these guys. We put them. We already got the gimmick. We got the perfect gimmick for we got the perfect gimmick for The Miz. All he got to do is be dead. He doesn't have to say anything. He can just lay in a casket and be invisible. We don't have to see him or his face. Then Kofi Kingston, he already got the move set. That guy's Jet Li. What do y'all think about that? Hold up. What do you mean you like how we talk about Kenji like he's actually in the WWE? He is. He is. They just haven't perfected how they want to get the gimmick over yet. And they got to talk to me about that. And I've been busy. That's probably why you haven't seen Kenji debut yet. With the hovering red carpet, they definitely need to have him hover on the red carpet. But they haven't gotten to me yet because I've been so busy and I've been sick. So it's my fault that Kenji hasn't debuted yet. But I think that once I give them some time, I tell them that I have enough time, then we can go on ahead and debut Kenji. Smalls, I hear you.
You debuted Kenji tonight?
We didn't debut Kenji, but we found the perfect gimmick for The Miz and for Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
Are you ready?
For Kofi, I have the Air Africa gimmick still, but what do you think?
For Kofi, I have something completely different. He's gonna be in the stable with Kenji, right?
Oh my god.
Now we've turned Kenji's stable into the Expendables, right?
Okay.
So Kenji is the Sylvester Stallone of this whole thing. He still hovers on the red carpet. Nothing's changed. Now, you know how the Expendables got a bunch of big dudes, and that's pretty much what Kenji has, a bunch of big dudes, bodyguards that'll beat the piss out of you.
Yeah.
Kofi could be the Jet Li of the Expendables.
What?
Kofi can be the Jet Li. He just flies around all the time. He tells little jokes. He's a fucking quirky guy. That's fucking Kofi.
Gotcha.
Now the Miz, he needs no stable. He stands alone. You ready for his gimmick?
God damn it. Okay.
Not Kofi Kingston. The Miz is going to be repackaged as Katie Vick. Smalls doesn't like the idea.
I don't know.
Why can't the Miz be Katie Vick?
You don't think you can use him at all?
Katie Vick.
Wow.
Invisible, in a casket, Triple H gets in there and fucks him.
What happens if the Miz just became part of the Authority and him and the Kane?
I would stop watching those segments. Legit. I will legit no sell those segments. That'll be when I turn to football.
Oh, wow.
Yokozuna comes back to join Kenji as his bodyguard.
Man. Anyway.
I have nothing for the Miz. I don't want him to exist. Like, not forget on my TV. No. I want him to never have been conceived.
So are you just mad at him like being a reality star? Are you mad at him main eventing WrestleMania?
I'm mad at him being alive.
But what did he do to you? Did he like fucking spit on you?
I don't like his face.
Did he like spit on you or something? Jeez.
I don't like his face. Like, why does he have to perk up his lips?
Because he's awesome.
So moving along, what other match are we gonna do here?
So who do you got winning? Kofi or Miz? Miz, obviously, right?
I'm not gonna watch that shit. What else we got?
Okay.
I no sell anything that refers to the Miz.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to say them. Which one do you think will kick off the show?
The show?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I'm thinking a Survivor Series match might kick it off.
Really?
Don't ask why. I just got that feeling. I think they just kind of just want to get it out of the way.
It's not important anymore. I think with Triple H at the helm, though, they're going to make it important.
Nah.
He loves Survivor Series.
Here's one thing. The Shield would be the one thing that would protect this match from being the undercard. I mean, sure, we could say Cody and Goldust, yeah. But if we have the Shield that makes this match important, they've already been on the pre-show and they've already opened the pay-per-view. So it wouldn't be strange territory for them to open up this pay-per-view.
Wow.
Plus, it'd be a good way to get the crowd hot. I mean, what other matches do we have that would get the crowd hot that could be in that spot? You damn sure can't put the Wyatts in fucking...
No way.
Nah, that's not going to happen. So what other match can we put?
Do the title match.
Started off with Randy Orton and Big Show. You know it ain't John Cena.
I forgot. I was gonna just say that by default, anything with Del Rio, but I forgot Cena has the belt.
Yeah. He might close the damn show
Oh yeah, probably.
because why the fuck not? He's Cena.
Um,
Do you think Batista makes a return?
not tonight.
Ever?
I never say never. Deep pockets.
I don't see it happening. He's a pretty busy guy these days.
What about? They're probably kicking off with the IC title.
They could. I don't want them to, but they could.
Let's talk about the IC title. We got Big E Langston, your favorite, against the ex Paul Heyman guy. Like, when did he leave the group? Like,
It still hasn't been explained when these two fell out of each other's company. Can we get to 100 likes though? It still hasn't been explained when they stopped the whole Paul Heyman guy thing. It just randomly one day just Axel just says, I'm not a Paul Heyman guy either. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? One day they're in the ring together. The next day, literally the next day, because they record the next day, right?
Yeah.
Literally the next day, he's no longer a Paul Heyman guy.
Literally.
Sounds legit. Man, I want some biscuits. Did somebody just mention biscuits in the chat?
No.
Yeah, somebody said biscuits and gravy. Oh, fuck. Damn, I want some biscuits now. So, easy win. We got Big E, who's still got his eye all kinds of fucked up.
Now, Wiza, I want you to look at the stream.
I'm looking.
When I first saw this picture, I died. Because the first thing I saw was Curtis Axel's face.
Curtis Axel's mug.
Look at his face. What is... It's like somebody took it... Big E, like, took his lunch money or something, dude.
He got the sad face on.
Like, he's about to cry, but he knows he can't
Like,
cry.
Look at the corners of his lips.
Look at the bottom lip. Look how high it is. It's almost near his nose.
And why is his bottom lip like just that little piece right there?
That's
Like,
it.
where's the rest of his bottom lip at?
It's buried.
Where's the rest of his bottom lip?
It's gone, dude. It's tucked in underneath because he's so angry.
I think Caitlyn took some of his lip. Oh shit, pre-show's about to start.
I thought you were no-selling it.
You right. So what else we got? All right, so we both know Big E's gonna win this thing. Do you have it in a complete squash?
Yeah, it's gonna be. No, I think Axel will get a. No, I don't know. They want Big E super strong. I think he might kill him in 8 minutes. Not even 8 minutes. I think he might get 6 minutes.
I say 5.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be bad.
All right, what else we got? And you say we might get the 5 count gimmick.
I think we get the 5 count tonight.
3 ain't enough. All right, keep it going.
Do you want to talk about the? Let's talk about the Survivor. The Survivor Series.
I thought that's what we were doing.
The 5-on-5.
Oh, okay, the Survivor Series match.
Yes.
All right.
We got the Usos, the Rhodes Dynasty, and Booyaka coming back, facing the Real Americans and the Shield, the 2 most over tag teams, probably.
Okay. So you got them, the Real Americans, and who is the other? Oh, it's all right. Okay, Dean Ambrose is in there.
Yeah.
All right. Faces win this one.
If you forgot, Dean Ambrose is the United States champion. In case anyone forgot, because I think everybody did. I think everybody forgot he had that belt.
I think everybody forgot the last time he actually defended that thing.
He hasn't defended it in a while, so if the next time he defends it and they make it how prestigious it is, he's dropping it.
So I say this: the faces win. Okay. Rey Mysterio gets all of 20 seconds in the match, and he doesn't get eliminated at all.
Really? You think he comes out the victor?
Oh well, there's going to be 3 of them that are going to survive this. Oh. I'm thinking Goldust might take a pin, and one of the Usos might take a pin.
Okay.
Cody stays.
Yeah, Cody's got to stay.
As far as the Shield, I think Roman's going to be He's interrupted. Wow. He's going to be eliminated by Goldust. And after he eliminates Roman Reigns, that's probably when Goldust is going to get his ass kicked and get eliminated himself.
Do you think Roman Reigns is going to get eliminated like early?
I'm not saying early, just Goldust will be the one to take him out.
Okay, if you were to book it, who's the first one out on the heel side?
Swagger.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Swagger, then Ambrose.
Really?
The reason I say Ambrose is because you're gonna need Seth Rollins there to be the stunt dummy. The stunt dummy.
That's right.
He needs to take the bumps.
Mm-hmm.
Cesaro needs to be there because he's the one that's gonna keep the crowd into it.
Yo, if he swings 2 people.
He swings Rey Mysterio and Cody at the same time.
How many times is Rey Mysterio going around? He's going 100 on Rey.
Oh God.
Rey Mysterio is all of 110 pounds. And
He's actually pretty damn fucking fat. Man. He's got to be like 210.
Did you just say Rey Mysterio is 200 pounds?
Rey Mysterio is about 5'2". He's about 5'2". He's a fat dude these days. Rey Mysterio's a big dude. He's been kind of big for a while now. You don't think Rey Mysterio's been overweight for some time now?
I can't believe you said that.
I'm serious.
I can't believe you said he was 5'2", 210 pounds.
That'd make him like a small Big E.
Yeah.
That would make him a legit small Big E. But they actually have him billed at 5'6", 175 pounds. In whose fucking world?
Yeah, he's probably 175, dude. He probably is. He's a small guy, dude. You don't realize.
You're giving him 5'6"?
No, he's 5'2", dude.
2.
Yeah.
He's 5'2". Let's get back to 5'2".
175 on a 5'2" person is a lot.
Yeah, maybe that's why he looks so damn fat.
Hey, look in the chat real quick.
Oh, okay, over here. Oh, it's coming out?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Bird
I have the rest of them also, but I don't want to.
You got the rest?
Yeah. I haven't read them yet, though.
Drop them in there.
No. Like, let's talk about every match first.
Okay, let's see how I would go with it. Okay. All right. What else do we have? And what's going on the pre-show? Let me go on over there.
You want to talk about the Divas match? Get it out of the way now?
Yeah. JBL fucking buried the fuck out of that damn chair. What is that, musical chairs?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucking pulled his pants down and took a shit on that in commentary.
They didn't even air it because he buried it so hard.
They didn't air it where?
They didn't even put it back on YouTube because he buried it so hard, and they cut it out of every fucking Hulu Plus.
Really?
Yeah,
he fucking buried the shit out of that.
The pictures of it and everything. It's like it doesn't exist, man. It never happened.
Michael Cole was fucking burying it too, but not as hard as JBL. JBL was relentless with it.
Yeah.
Like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? And then he said the people should be cheering for a commercial break. Was done.
He OD'd.
Cheering for a commercial break. He went way overboard.
OD'd.
And it was so deserved. It was so deserved. All right, so keep it going.
All right, so here we go. The 7-on-7, and we're actually going to have to see Eva Marie and JoJo wrestle. Even though JoJo has been doing NXT house events and working a lot. So now
here's the thing. It's not an elimination match, is it?
It is.
It is?
Yeah. They're going to get like 8 minutes.
Oh, God. This can be bad.
They need to. Eva Marie is going to get. Oh, my Lord. Eva Marie is going to eliminate somebody. I hope you know that. And then Tamina's going to kick her head off. And then if she knows.
Tamina needs to kick the fuck out of people. But when the fuck? Man, I was saying. All right, I was doing my predictions in my Raw review.
Look at Naomi, though. Look at Naomi.
Knees deep.
All the way.
I was doing my predictions, right?
Yeah.
And I got to the Divas match, and I started naming the women. I was like, man, you put AJ on a team with AJ, Tamina, Caitlyn. And I said, hold the fuck up.
Fill in the blanks.
I just said, when the fuck did it ever make sense to put AJ and Caitlyn on the same team like nothing ever happened?
Yep.
Like, that shit hit me as I was saying it. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do, WWE. We just gonna act like. I mean, there needs to be some type of. Somebody needs to call somebody a pin between those two.
Of course.
In order to make this in order to make this normal.
Yeah.
Because so far it's like, really? Really? We just going to no-sell their feud that went on for all of about fucking forever?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatevs, man. What team you got winning?
Faces.
Yeah, I got the Total Divas winning.
I say if JoJo and Eva get in, they don't get too much time.
No, Eva Marie needs to get super kicked. She needs to get hit hard, and then if she no-sells it, Tamina needs to powerbomb her. Hard. Or like over the...
No one's gonna no-sell that super kick.
No, because she's gonna hit her for real.
Like, she really like puts their heads into orbit.
Yeah, she's gonna kick her head off. She's gonna kick Eva's head off. She might break an orbital bone. She might punt her. She might do some dirty shit tonight, dude. She's gonna hit her hard.
Yo, shit got real.
All right, what is next here? What do you want? You want to talk about? We already talked about that one. You want to do the why? Let's do Cena and Del Rio.
You said Cena and Del Rio?
Yeah, let's talk about Cena and Del Rio.
Ouch. What can we say to this?
Does Alberto Del Rio have any? Does Alberto Del Rio have a shot in hell?
No.
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 Do you think it's gonna be quick?
No, it's gonna be a match. It's gonna be a hell of a match, actually.
Yeah.
Del Rio can work.
Yeah.
That we all know.
Yeah. But he's a Mexican aristocrat. It doesn't.
He's just gonna lose.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good match, but you gotta have Super Cena.
Gotta have the Super Cena. Let's see here. Fuck it.
What else?
Hold on, I gotta throw my scarf in the air in tribute to Alberto Del Rio. Okay. Does this shit? Get the fuck out of here. I had to beat the shit out of my scarf.
What the hell?
I had to beat the shit out of the scarf, Wiza, because where does Alberto Del Rio go from here?
Home.
Home?
They ain't got nothing to do. They ain't got nothing to do. Just take him off the TV for a while. Because you got him as this vicious type of, heel. But if he's losing, like, who does he start up his next feud with? Anybody?
Rey Mysterio, probably. Look at the screen, Wiza.
So is he going to be... All right, let me see.
You missed it. It already happened.
I see it. You just threw the scarf. I saw it. The black scarf. Bret Hart looks like he's in drag.
My eyes are good. That's why I missed the show last week, too. My eye surgery went great, and my vision's getting better every day. It's a fucking trip.
And my ass cheeks hurt.
Man! Who we got next? You want to talk about Punk and Wyatt?
I actually would like it if the Wyatts won.
Really?
Mick Foley is sporting a Wyatt family beard. Could you imagine him coming out as a spokesman for a masked Ryback and masked, what's that other guy's name? Curtis Axel?
Curtis.
You have Mick Foley come out as Mankind. Just, all right, never mind. Forget it. Forget what I was talking about. But his beard is getting epic. Go on ahead and take a look at that on WWE Fan Nation. His beard is epic.
Oh, we can look at it right now.
Booker T's ponytail.
Yo, it's out of control, right?
Oh boy.
So I think this is gonna be the match of the night.
You're talking about the Wyatts and them?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think after the match or during the match that Bray Wyatt gets involved and they beat up the two guys and we get a debut or a return?
From who?
You got Mark Henry back there. You got Sheamus back there. You got you could do a Sami Zayn debut.
Hold on, time out. Start this from the top again. You say what happens?
After the match, Bray Wyatt. So it's a 3-on-2 beatdown. Somebody's got to come save the day.
Man, we're really trying to get Sami Zayn in here, aren't we? We're trying to find a way to get him in there.
See, I'm thinking Sami Zayn needs to take that U.S. title, but
so you say Punk and Bryan win, and then the Wyatts beat them down after the match?
Yeah, that's what I got.
That could happen.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I would lean more toward that too.
Yeah.
But we just need the Wyatts to go over in some type of way tonight. They just can't take a loss and that be it. Somebody's gonna get their ass whooped or something.
Yeah. It'll be a hell of a
match. Right now, Punk's talking. His beard looks pretty clean. CM Punk has named their tag team the GOATs.
Really? Oh, the greatest of all time. Oh my god.
The greatest of all teams.
Yeah, the greatest of all teams. Okay. Oh my god. That's awesome.
Wow, looking at them in this interview, they actually look like Indies guys right now.
Like a bunch
Indies guys that are just in WWE. That's how they look right there. Look at the beards. Okay, so I'm going to lean on the CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, and then them getting their asses kicked.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
But if that happens, then they can't end off Raw. I mean, not Raw. They can't end the Survivor Series with that.
If it ends the show, something's going down at the end.
Or maybe they do end it off and it carries into Raw because they do kind of want to leave. They like to leave people. But then it's like, damn, when's the last time Daniel Bryan actually had a clean win on a pay-per-view and ended it off? Like, these pay-per-views.
He beat John Cena.
And then what happened?
Oh, well, you're saying you just asked for a clean win, right?
Yeah, and I was saying, and then like he ends it off clean.
Fuck, it'd have to be WrestleMania. Yep, WrestleMania.
Because it wasn't the Money in the Bank.
Night of Champions, he had his hand raised, but
Night of Champions. What the hell happened at Night of Champions?
The fast count.
Oh yeah, I'm not counting that. That wasn't clean.
Okay.
Extreme Rules.
No, they dropped the titles.
You know what? Fuck all that. What match are we getting right now?
We're gonna get the Miz and Kofi right now, live. Here comes Kofi Kingston.
All right, so let's get back to the stream.
All right.
So, yeah, that's my final verdict.
Well, have you ever worn a shirt as a hat? Like
in high school.
Like what Kofi's been doing lately with his head?
Let me see. Let me take a look. Not like that. Like in high school, and it was only for football. And football guys did. You probably know about it too. I don't know if they did it over here on the West Coast, but definitely over here they did it. Where we would chop a sleeve off a shirt, and that'd be like our fucking headband.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would walk around school like that too because like we were just football players.
There was dudes who walked around my school with fucking towels around their head. They just always had a towel.
Like just draped on their head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that too. I would do that with a hat.
Yeah, with a hat. They had to do it with a hat.
I would do that in a hat.
There was one D lineman who had the towel, but he wore a beanie over it. And you're not really
supposed to wear he's going overboard.
I guess because he work out and he goes straight to class afterward. So
the linemen were the ones who usually did it because they were always sweating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then he had the beanie. He had the. I mean, I guess it was a private school. You weren't supposed to wear a beanie, but who the fuck's gonna tell him not to wear a beanie? So he wore the beanie and he had the logo on it. So I guess they were cool with it. But yeah,
fucking linemen were always the coolest to fucking hang with, man. Those dudes were like fucking protectors of Earth.
Duh, man, we're awesome.
Shit, and I was a damn running back, so I was always with my linemen.
You had to be.
Hell with that.
You gotta have that bond.
Shit, and they was always eating food on them. Call it a day. Always get free food fucking with the linemen.
Now let me ask you something. Were there restaurants in your area that would give free food to the football players?
See, our restaurants. Our high school was up in the hills.
Okay.
So we had like our high school was like a campus. Nothing. It's not in Patterson. It was in Wayne.
Okay.
Actually, where fucking Kuda lives.
Miz and Kofi shook hands. That was stupid.
So it's literally nothing around there. Like
Okay.
if you left the campus, all you will see is trees. It's the fucking woods.
Okay.
So no. But when I got kicked out of that high school and went to East Side, were there restaurants around there that would give us free shit? No.
Damn.
We got free shit when we were in Little League. Like
Oh,
we would
okay.
go, we had like a little spot that we would go to after our games, and we would always eat for free there.
Nice.
That'd be our little spot. It was called Teddy's. It's no longer around.
Oh.
That was the shit though.
Miz and Kofi are having a pretty sweet sequence right now.
So I'm looking at what you put on the screen now. You have Randy Orton and Big Show.
Yep. That's the only match we haven't talked about, unless you want to talk about. Holy Jesus. Unless.
Now we could talk about what you're talking about right now. We have Big Show and Randy Orton.
What about Ryback's surprise? What about Ryback's open challenge?
Has results been put out for that yet?
No,
Okay.
but it is scheduled for the show. Like they keep talking about it. And
Mark Henry comes and fucking gorilla press fucking squashes him.
You know, Mark Henry is penciled in for the next shot. He's penciled in for TLC to face Randy Orton.
I don't like that.
Me neither.
Because it's like, unless he's taking the title off of him,
Yeah.
which he's probably not going to do.
I wanted him.
Plus, you're just bringing him back.
I wanted him to take the title off Cena at Mania.
What do you think about this? And it's not going to happen. But in a perfect world,
Yep.
Mark Henry beats Randy Orton convincingly for the title.
Right.
Drops it to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan beats him clean.
Taps him at Mania.
Taps him and beats him clean. Well, I don't know if they would do it at Mania.
Yeah.
But just taps him and beats him clean.
At Elimination Chamber.
It's hard because you don't know where they could do it.
Elimination Chamber, and Punk has to win the chamber.
Then you can have
Punk
Mania.
wins the Rumble. Punk wins the Rumble.
So there's scenarios.
I still think Daniel Bryan wins the Royal Rumble. I think Bryan's going to be number one and win it. He's going to run the gauntlet.
And have those two in the finals in the Royal Rumble.
Maybe. I think Punk wins the title at the Elimination Chamber. I think what they should do, since they're going to have Randy Orton so strong at the Elimination Chamber, they should have all 5 guys pin Randy Orton. They all hit their finisher on Orton and all cover him. So that way, you got 5 guys fighting for fucking a new champion. And
Shit, if they do 5 guys cover him, that's going to put Randy Orton over huge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to make him look strong and look the title look strong, they all got to hit their finisher, and they fucking cover him.
But they haven't been booking Randy Orton strong since he's won the title.
But this is a good time to do it if they want to equalize the
Yeah, they
titles.
should.
That would be the best booking.
They definitely should, because since he's won that before he won that title, he was a fucking beast. Everybody was starting to love him again. Once they put that title on him, he's been a bitch.
Yeah.
Running for cover, you gotta protect me. And what happened to the guy that will fucking DDT the Miz in front of his fucking dad who no-sold it?
Right.
Where's that guy? I need that guy.
That guy needs to come back.
Immediately.
Yeah.
But we have what we have with him.
Yep. But I guess that's it, right? I mean, hello?
Did we get all the matches? No. Well, we didn't give a winner for this match here. Big Show and Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
Time froze for me right there.
Randy Orton, I got here.
Yeah. I really hope. I think Bryan's. What do you think about the Royal Rumble? I think Bryan's going to win the Rumble. Has to. Nope.
I gotta see how the next bit of time goes about.
They're gonna have a bomb ass TLC match. I mean, they're gonna have that. They said they're gonna do the 4-way TLC match at a TLC.
Gotta see how a lot of things play out, because we also have to factor in, we have to see what's gonna happen with the Wyatts. The Wyatts are going to be an integral part of a lot of storylines leading up into Elimination Chamber, I believe.
Yeah.
So we got to see what's going on with them.
And the
Make sure that guys are steered cleared of them before we start saying anything about the Rumble.
What I mean, Bray Wyatt's gonna have to answer number 30, right? With that entrance.
I don't think that is a big deal. With
that entrance, he's gonna have to come in. Like, he's not gonna be number 2.
What if I was about to say, what if he's not going to be in it, but they need him to be in it so that they could fucking turn on the Shield?
They need to create that tension in the Rumble.
Ding, 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 ding. Well, we'll see by the time Royal Rumble comes around. Then we'll have a clearer head on how they're going to bring him into the Rumble.
Right.
Because I can't imagine him just running down to the ring, fucking a la fucking Antonio Cesaro and Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
And he just runs down to the ring and throws his hat into the fucking ring. And that'd be like him throwing a flag in there. So you got Randy Orton also?
He has to win.
Okay. Are we missing any matches?
We picked the Ryback. Mark Henry's going to be coming back, apparently. That's what we both said, right? We both said Henry's coming back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we covered everything, man.
We got the Divas.
Yeah. Let's see. Goldust. Goldust has aged as well as Wise's Closet Wine.
Oh, that shit's gone.
It's gone.
Shit's been gone for a while.
I think, we covered everything, man.
So looking at our results and looking at our picks, we got...
Hey, man, don't be spoiling it, people.
I'll say this. I got one wrong. Did we both pick that same one?
No, I had them all. Yeah, we did.
We both got the same one. All right. So other than that, we got everything else good.
Yeah.
And nobody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Or nobody knows which one we got wrong. Let's say that. Just taking a look. Looks good. Looks good.
It's going to be interesting how that... I'm really interested to see who comes out on top on that one.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see. I want to see how they finish that.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a very interesting. There's gonna be a couple interesting endings. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, cause I gotta see how they do this.
Especially that one.
Yep.
And another one that could be another one that could be interesting is going to be. All right, there we go. That's one. That's one down. The other one is.
Yep. Epic finish.
If that happens, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It would make me like OD wrong. But it'll probably still be great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone because now I'm about to start spoiling it by saying little nuggets.
Well, I think that's it. I mean, we got another 5 minutes.
Did you get your?
The Miz officially beats Kofi Kingston.
Why is he extending his hand?
Because he's trying to be that. I think he's trying to be the dick heel.
Did he have to oversell that slap though? Like, did he have to really slap him like that? Like, he turned his whole body with that slap.
He turned his whole body. Yeah, I mean, look at the Miz's face, his hair. Man,
Miz doesn't understand.
Maybe Kofi. I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah.
Maybe Kofi's gonna be more aggressive.
Doesn't this chick look like Natalya?
No.
You don't see Natalya.
You know who I see in Natalya? You know who Phoenix Marie is?
That name sounds really fucking familiar.
She's a porn star.
Oh, man, that's why.
I was saying like her and Natalya are like long lost.
Uh-oh.
Separated at birth, but that's just me.
My Survivor Series team will be Undertaker, Triple H, CM Punk, and Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold. Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Razor Ramon, Bray Wyatt, and The Undertaker. Cena, Batista, The Rock, Goldberg, Stone Cold.
I think, man, I would want all enigmas. Like, I'd want Undertaker. I'd want Bray Wyatt. I'd want
You
Mankind.
want Jeff Hardy in there?
Maybe. And then we got to throw in a wild card of Antonio Cesaro.
Ding, 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 ding.
Look at the pictures I just put in the chat.
Oh my God. She does.
That's porn star Natalia right there.
She does. Let me see the next one.
Bret Hart.
Oh my God.
Bret Hart's silverback hair going on. The Big Show.
If this chick didn't look so old in the face,
yeah,
you could pass her as Natalia.
Right.
How old is she? Is she up there in age?
I think she's 29.
Oh my God, she looks old.
She's taking
You see
a
the
lot of
wrinkles?
damage, man. She's a porn star.
Somebody's been drilling the fuck out of that.
Well, I think she's done over 300 films, Wisa.
Yo, she's team no sleep. You see them fucking
Team
wrinkles?
No Sleep.
You see them wrinkles in her forehead?
Oh my lord.
She's out of
control. She was born in 1981.
Damn, she's in her 30s. 30. I'm 29, so she'll be about 32, possibly 33.
She's 32. She's half Italian and half Scottish.
She got more wrinkles in her forehead than Mick Foley.
Damn.
Mick Foley, did I mention how epic his beard
semen
is?
was good for your skin.
Does she rub it in?
Oh yeah. I don't know. She eats it a lot.
Well, it takes. Oh God.
Booker T's scarf though. He needs to beat it up like Del Rio.
Yo, his scarf ponytail combination.
Indoors, Booker T. You're not outside.
His scarf ponytail combination he got going on there is some pretty epic stuff.
It's pretty.
Look at how he ODs.
Let's see the slap. Slow.
Why he got an OD like? Did you see the follow through?
Yeah, he slapped him right on the neck.
Like, did he need to follow through like that though?
Yeah, he was trying to prove a point. Look at the Miz cell. Oh, SOS.
Miz acting like he hurt his fucking feelings.
All right,
So I'm gonna wrap this thing up, and I'm gonna make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
All right. Anything before we go?
All right. I can tell you guys to not expect two things from me. One, the Raw review. Two, the pay-per-view review. Because I gotta pay for the site.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all. So you heard it here first. Don't go hitting me up. Well, I'll get hit up because not everybody's here currently. So I will announce it on Twitter, but there won't be any reviews on the Podbean.
All right. Enjoy the show, guys. It's gonna be a hell of a. I want to see what's open in the show. Wait, let's wait till we see what's open in the show. Okay.
I'm already over there.
All right. Let's just see. Let's just see what opens in the show, because then we know what's going down. See if I can find a good stream. Yeah.
SOS.
I'm streaming it.
I hear them farting. SOS.
I hear them giant.
All I want to do is mute this.
What's going on right now?
There we go. Oh, fuck me. You said it's not on?
WWE. Let me see.
Ding, ding, dang, ding, 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 ding. Maybe they start off with Ryback.
Ryback's open challenge?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, damn, I had a link and I fucked up.
This pay-per-view is just starting. I got a French guy. It's 1 a.m. over there in France. Let's see.
All right, I just gotta wait for this countdown to go away.
Green is opening the show. It's Triple H!
Damn it.
Yeah, it is Triple H.
Damn it. Yeah, I already hear it.
Look at this guy.
I can't see nothing. Why is it needs a link?
Damn
it. On your knees. Ding. You're not on first row, are you?
There you go. I got you a link. Triple H is just gazing right now, and people are stealing our bow down.
Is he doing a Bobby Roode?
Yes. Now he's doing. Look at. He's like, look up there. Look up there. Look up there. He changed his Titantron up. Oh, he changed his Minitron too. That's what tripped me out. All right, hold on. Look at the. Oh, they're making an announcement.
Oh, I can't hear because this shit's so fucking loud. I can't turn it down. What the hell is this fucking... Okay, that's why. Anytime Triple H talks, I find it hilarious. Uh-oh. Are they booing that? Oh, I called it. So I had it right.
What did happen? What did I miss?
Survivor Series match starts it.
Really?
I told you they want to get it out of the way.
Oh.
I told you. Well, we'll find out some things.
Yeah.
Nice and early.
Yeah.
And with that, we end the show because
We gotta watch.
it's time to watch this shit.
All right, guys.
And do.
Later.
I guess I got a lot.